Okay, another early wake-up time, so I'm thinking my thoughts. I percolated my coffee. Well, I cowboyed my coffee. If you've been watching my channel, I cowboy my coffee, and I do some exercise. Anyone who thinks that cowboy coffee takes too long, or it's like, give it a try. Go on YouTube. There's a really cool guy. He's in his kitchen, and he shows you how to do it. It really is easy. And on the bright side, you can do some exercises while you do it. Those exercises that you feel like you should do, little balance exercises, squats and push-ups on the counter, things that you're like, I don't have time to do. Well, you have time to do it. You're waiting for your coffee. So it's like a win-win. I like that. I like kind of like, what is it called? Working smart, not working hard. So when I was in the kitchen, I was thinking about, things that I do, sometimes when people are watching me do stuff, they're like, criticizing. The difference, this is what I was thinking about, there's a difference to me between the criticizer and the advisor. The helpful advisor that you just like can go to about anything. Hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? And they get so, I do this and do. Or you go into their house and all of a sudden you're like, that's efficient. And maybe it's not the way you were doing it, but you ask them and they're like, oh yeah, this saves time and money. And you're just like all excited. And something about that feels good, that you learn this thing and, And then there's the critic. Why do you do it that way? You shouldn't do it that way. You know what you should do? It's like where's their evidence? And sometimes you watch them. You watch them, and some of the stuff they're doing is like doesn't even make any sense. But they're so confident. So they do their thing, right. But what's really interesting is the criticizer doesn't like to be criticized. Most of them. Watch. Okay, so if you have a criticizer, now that's my cat wanting to get in. If you have a criticizer in your life, watch them. Now, I don't say give them revenge. If you want to challenge a criticizer, just ask them, what's your intention behind that? Is that to hurt my feelings? Is it to feel better than me? Ask them questions. Now, they may get irritated because you look like, what are you up to? But you're like, I'm not up to anything. I'm just curious. And then that helpful advisor person, thank them. Tell them when you see things at their house that you like I really like that thing you did because now I do it. They love it. Makes them feel good. And they're doing it with the gracious of their heart to just put out this really cool energy of doing things efficiently or neat, So, yeah, that's my thing. Cheers. Thanks for listening.